Hello, fellow content creators and content consumers. Welcome to the Canadian legislation, politics, something, whatever. So I am an over negatively person. I'll admit that. So my feelings and thoughts about this is obviously very on the higher, just as much as it is like other Canadians who are very much affected by this passing of the bill, who will be affected, well, I should say. Why did I say that? But I want to let you guys know something about me. I don't like Inuit music. I fucking hate it. I hate it so much so that I would pierce my ears out with like a fucking needle just so I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. I would much rather light my ears on fire over hearing another garbage music. So with this passing of the law, for how far I know, is that the Canadian government or whatever, right? Uh, More like the CRTC, the Canadian, uh, fuck, or whatever. It's supposed to control the media, what we see, like consumers. As consumers, we see these kind of things, and what they want to do is push out Canadian content without really regulating on what the content is like, and they will also want to push out Canadian content. Like this garbage content right here, they want to probably spread out more Canadian type things without really explaining what Canadian even is, like how Canadian it is. You see how many times I'm saying this shit? It's so bad. Like, I don't know what is Canadian. They're so vague about it. This, oh, you have to be Canadian. Canadian this, Canadian that. Ugh, you're a Canadian. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. So, me being Canadian, as someone who was born and raised in Canada, the northern part, I'm an indigenous group. I'm part of this group, but I don't like to talk about that. No, no, no. I like to talk about the fact that there is so much trash, like actual trash, made by us people. I say people because that's what it is. Inuit are people. And that's what it literally translates to. It translates to people. When people say, I don't want to vent here, but I just want to admit that when people say Inuit people, they're just saying people. Like, what? uh, with the Canadian Act, such as this, they're going to be affected by spreading out more Canadian content. And with that, I want to let you guys know what the hell is this shit. I don't know what the fuck this shit is. Look at this. I just turned on my TV and I want to show you guys this horrible trash right here. These horrible trash I picked out from the garbage. And let's go and view all these and transition.
Transition slide. Umatigal to kapaka. Kimalang itagi kanigigap kit.
So what you might have noticed is the vocal delivery isn't really there. So what do I mean by that? Well, what I really mean is that he sounds off key to the chords where the piano is a little lower on the deep end and his vocal is just like when you hear that kind of music on the radio, would you A, shut it off, B, tell your radio host to shut that shit off, or C, then to shoot up the radio house and stop the music manually, or D, all of the above? That's right, you would choose D. if this music ever comes on, you'll probably skip over it and want to listen to an artist you actually like, not this like, music garbage trash. Oh god. So let's talk about the lyrics after this fucking part.
Just a year ago, you and I, we held a team. I'm glad to say I learned from you more than you learned from me. I remember everything like it was yesterday. It was a weekend, it was raining, but you stayed with me. Everyone you knew considered you as a friend. Cause it's true, and to feel you were the best of friends. Even after all the time and all the time we spent, you gave a lot of love and showed us friendship never ends. I hope that everyone you knew can heal from this news. I really hope that you are looking down up in the sky. I'm wondering if the place up in the sky is really nice. My time on earth with you was really fun because of you. I'm gonna miss the time with you cause they were really fun. I'll miss the time with you when I were playing basketball. I took the picture of you smiling cause your team had won. You had one finger up cause you know you are number one.
Okay, my music nerds, my music consumers, let's digest all those stupid lyrics out loud and read it to you. So, in case you haven't heard the lyrics, let me read it out for you because I'm a snotty knob. Just a year ago, you and I hold a team. This is coming from my ears. From what I'm hearing, he says, these are the lyrics that I'm hearing. So, in any discrepancies I've made, it's entirely my fault because there's no official lyrics. I haven't asked the guy. I don't even know the guy. I know his channel name though. I know his real name. So fuck you if you're watching this. So it says, just a year ago, I think it's you and I were a team. And then I'm glad to say I learned more from you than you learned from me. Does Tell me, does that make any fucking sense? It doesn't. It really fucking doesn't make any sense. What are you talking about? I know he's talking about that he's learned more from this person or something. I don't know. I don't like it. It doesn't make any sense. If this music were to be made for one person in mind, there could have been different attempts at music making. These lyrics are just bad. And I'm telling you, I'm not making this shit up. He wrote this, recorded it, produced, engineered, and didn't think to rewrite these lyrics. What does he mean that he learned more from this person? Let's say, who is this person? We could probably go further into the music. Shit, I'll even listen to it even longer. I remember everything like it was yesterday. It was a weekend. It was raining, but you stay with me. This is so incoherent. Like, look at this shit. Everything like it was yesterday. You you are not a lyrical genius. Neither am I. I'm not claiming to be. But this is this list over here, that's not real writing. I'll show you what real writing is. Look, I just pulled up lyrics from the weekend. Reminder. Yeah, in this song, essentially what is happening is he's rapping or of sorts. So this is like at least same par of storytelling or whatever. But this one over here, we can learn a lot from it. From your lyrics, it's like trying to read into a very small made for mouse reading book. I don't know what the fucking analogy is, but here, this is like the Bible to me. This is my Bible. So it says, Record man, play my song on the radio. You too busy trying to find the blue-eyed soul. I let my black hair grow and my weed smoke. And I swear too much on the regular. We gonna let the hits fly, we gonna let it go. If it ain't next so, then it gotta go. That has a lot of rhyming schemes, whereas what we just heard was the fucking garbage. Look at this. Just a year ago, we're a team. I'm glad to say I learned more from you than you learned from me. I know this is supposed to be like a poetry. That's what rapping essentially is on its core. But this poetry, or whatever you want to call it, it's so soft. It's not as hard hitting like this for a song, right? And I know your song is supposed to be about you being with someone or just their relative. But like, why does it have to be so mediocre? Just like that. I could probably write a better verse. In fact, I will do it right after this fucking video just to demonstrate a basic rhyming pattern that you must learn from. I'm gonna put you to a study group so you can learn from the greatest. I'm not gonna do it right now, but right now I'm just digesting your little lyrics. So let's do a little bar breakdown. I mean, we already did that, so there really isn't any bars in this at all. What am I doing here? Essentially, breaking down lyrics is one of the things I like to do in order to understand a whole picture because I like storytelling. And when you do storytelling in a way that is supposed to be like a poetry, you sort of have to put substance in this, not whatever this is. It's like, what the hell is music anymore, huh? It's all mumbo rumble rabbit, but this is actually just brain dead. Let's just continue to more of this shit rap thing first. I don't know what the fuck this is. I just finished writing down whatever the fuck he wrote down or sang, rapped, whatever. Fucking Christ, that was hell. Let's continue on with where we last left off with, but you stay with me, everyone you knew can say you do as a friend, cause it's true. That that's just a fucking, what's that called? I forgot how it goes, but it's spiritual lyrical miracle rap right there. there, there's nothing over here. What's the accomplishment? Let's look at the lyrics again. The one at least I heard. It's supposed to be 1-to-1 from what I heard. If there's any mistakes again, that's on my end because God knows I might have missed some words, but this is at least what he said over here. Continue on with the same verse. It's and to you we were the best of friends, even after all this time and all the time spent. What did you guys do? Just, hey, we're friends. What did you guys do together? What is this? Who knows? Maybe we'll get it. We'll get to there if there even is storytelling in this lyrics. You gave a lot of love on the shoulder. That's what I heard. I'm not sure if that's what he said, and then that's how it ends. If that's not how it's written down, and you just said it like that, it's a big no, because if it was, then that's bad, and if it isn't, then I accidentally made your lyrics 2% better. Cause listen to this. You were singing the most monotone shit ever. Just there's no uplift or even a little bit of emotion in there. There's just listen to what this guy's disciples will have to break down. Of course, I could be the first one who did this. So even after all the time spent, So even after all this time and all the time spent, you gave a lot of love on the shoulder. That's how it ends. Kind of sounds like a weird romantic subplot where two two side characters from a show with a side B or even a side C plot. The two side characters are like about to make love to each other, or this one guy is dying over here and he's like, I'm dying, like, hold me. What is wrong with me? Everything. That's why I do this. Um, I hope everyone you knew can hear you from this muse. I'm pretty sure he's trying to say music, but in a weird way. The little, the little nod to, hey, look, do you remember this? This is a music, by the way. Oh my god, you don't know that this is a music. This is just me spewing out lyrical garbage. Let's see. He continues off with, I really hope that you're looking down up in the sky. I'm wondering if the place in the sky is really nice. That just about sums up how terribly you've fucking written this down. I'm not sure if I want to continue writing down the lyrics, but I'll probably do it near the end of the video where the lyrics I just want to point out that are bad, where we're gonna get there, but listen to this. I'm wondering if the place in the sky. So he rhymes sky with sky and then nice. Sky, sky, nice. My time on earth was fun because of you. I just realized I written down B case. Because of you. I'm gonna miss the time because they were really fun. I miss the time when you and I were playing basketball. There is no rhyme, nothing rhyme there other than that. Nice time, time, time. That's all that rhymed is sky, sky, nice, time, time, time. Let me look at the lyrics one more time. I went the place in the sky because they were really fun. Or yeah. I miss the time you and I were playing basketball. Where did this even come from? Suddenly you two are just like, hey, hey, we're friends. Yep, we're friends. Basketball? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I took a picture of you smiling because your team has won and had one finger up because you were number one. You rhyme one with one. That's so creative. Now, before we continue on to the next song, if there even is going to be another song, let's see how many times this guy's rhymed the same word with this exact same word.
So you have team, learn, and then there's a lot of I's in this one. I just remembered. There's I, and there's also a lot of U's. I's, U's. I remember everything like it was yesterday. It was a weekend. It was raining, but you stayed with me. That's another U. Everyone. He says it a lot too. He what? Does he? No, he doesn't. But there's another U. U. Now there's true, cause. There's another U. Time, all the time spent. You gave a lot. Oh, hands. I, you, knew. What? That is not new. Alright. You, I, sky, I, which is I'm. Sky, my, time. You, I'm, time. Cause, I, you, your, one, and one.
How many fucking times will you use the same word? And you didn't even paint a picture. You just spewed out words and words thinking it made sense. But over here at the Unasami channel, we don't do that kind of shit. Because this is the first time we made this kind of video. On to the next song.
Life for the Inuit never been easy before. We don't even have our own ways anymore. It forces you to change our language and the way we live. Culture has been crushed, no, we don't even get the same respect as the people who wrecked our ways. Why do they expect our bills to be paid when they don't even give us opportunities to get a good paying job to pay it off?
Now meet this little gentleman. I don't even fucking know his name. I don't know this dude. But it seems like he has a message to spread. Spread your ass cheeks, everybody. Rip them open, and you're gonna see and compare how shitty one can be. So it might be just me being tired, but from what I'm getting at is this dude just doesn't want Inuit to live like normal people. As far as the messages go, I don't think this is a very good message. It's just like anti-government. So he's talking about wanting to live with Inuit being its own culture and everything, but doesn't this guy know that there's more communities aside from where he is? Because it seems like he's only talking about one part of a community that is not as good as it should be. So I don't know where my perspective is at, but it seems like we are already living a comfortable life. Why should we be so mad? Who knows? I don't know about this guy. I don't know much about his musics. To be fair, that goes for everyone. But maybe this is the only time he's ever going to do this kind of shit, where he's just being woke and promoting this fuck the government. I want to live my life where everyone should live the same way as I do, because that's how society wanted. That's how the society should be around my community. The fucking hell, this is infuriating. Not because it made me mad that he's spreading a very harmful message, but because this is just an idiotic way of thinking, where he's only focusing on one thing and isn't open to any opportunities he has now. He's complaining that we don't have good paying jobs. Then get the skills to get good at making those jobs available for you. Don't sit around and complain that you didn't get your chance, hotshot.
ago, there were residential schools created for the purpose of removing our ways to live. They stole our land and they stole the kids. Why would they eliminate our will to live? Why is everything about the government? Why did they just let us be and never met? Would have been a lot easier without the internet and all the hate. Us Inuit has all the weight in the world on our shoulders, and we still have faith.
Let's break it down one more time. He's like mad about the internet being a thing. He doesn't want internet. So think about it. When you lose internet, who are you losing? The people you've lost, right? How are you going to talk to the people you do online? And how many people would you talk outside of the world, in the world you live in, right? It will be very awkward because we don't really talk to our neighbors. We more talk to the people online because it's everybody in the world. And you know how boring it would be to just always talk about the same thing? Everyone's just talking to each other, but they're only talking about one subject. And that's what makes the internet so interesting, because there's something new every day. And when you have something new today, who else is gonna think that yesterday is different? One day something could be weird, one day it could be good, one day it could be bad. The point is, the internet is basically what keeps us people right now pretty much feeling different. I don't even know. Of all the things he could have been talking about, he has to talk about systemic stuff and fucking politics. That's just the worst way of going at it. And no wonder he isn't really popping off. It's because he's bad, and because he thinks he's good when in actuality there's no good messages here. Is fucking, who knows? I don't like this. Neither should you. Let's just continue this video and I'll fucking finish this. I'm tired as hell. Alright, since my brain turned into actual mush, I literally just don't want to continue this video, man. I can't do it. So, just to get you back on the points. One, I believe Inuit can make good music. They can. Just as much as anyone else can. They can make good music. But my argument to it is that it seems like we can never move on from this one decade in particular, because that's just the way they'll probably do it. They're only ever going to do it because they never listen to new artists. They hate the new artists. Hell, I don't even think they want to evolve into the new generation of music. We have the traps, we have the mumble raps and all that good stuff. They hate it. They don't like it because they think they're real cool when they go and quote unquote rap with 2005 type stuff. So with the way things are now, I don't think Inuit music will ever get good unless somehow we have a new voice of a generation that will inspire other Inuit to explore new types of music aside from rap. Well, with the way things are, I don't think it will ever change in this year. It's just going to be the same garbage, fucking bad stuff. Anyways, catch you guys later. I'll go ahead and sleep. Thank you for watching. This is me with my part 1 of a 3-part video. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.